The conflict, lesson number 2. You wanted to see me, Dr. Lewis?
Yes. What is this?
Well, it's a letter. I decided to give you the letter since trying to meet with you in person wasn't working, and you seem to be busy. So I felt like if I gave it to you in letter form, you'd have time to sit down and read it.
I just feel like this is really offensive to me. What are you trying to tell me?
I mean, offensive how? I mean, it's just that we had discussed.
I mean, do you think I can't pay you this money?
It has nothing to do with your ability to pay me or
not. $3,000, I can pay you that right now.
But but your ability to pay me or not pay me has nothing to do with what I'm here for. We agreed that we would sit down after 90 days and we would come together and talk about the increasing of my pay, paying me a proper pay. Because, as you know, I've been working for you for the last 5 months. The first month I worked for you, basically I didn't work for a wage. I was doing you a favor. And so during the course of that time, from then to now, I've hired employees that are getting paid and they're making more than me. I'm your office manager.
Okay, this shouldn't even be about what they're doing. I mean, I just felt really offended by this letter.
But I don't understand how you're
here, you're working for me. You know my role, right?
I understand your role.
And my role is... What's your role?
My role is that I run this office. I make everything work.
Okay, and that's what you were brought on to do, right?
Correct. That's what I agreed to under the stipulation, understanding that after 90 days we would meet again and discuss a proper wage, because we both know and we understood that what you were able to pay me was not going to be my permanent wage.
We agreed. I can pay you now. If money is what you want, I can pay you now. $3,000 is not a problem. You think this is how you're worth?
I know I'm worth more than that.
Okay, so that's what you put on the paper, though.
But again, what you can pay me and what you can't pay me has nothing to do with why I'm here. We're here to talk about my wage going forward and my responsibilities to the company going forward. We have reached the 90-day mark.
Okay. Well, right now, I'm very busy. I don't have a whole lot of time to talk about this. But you have a job to do just like I have a job to do.
I understand that.
So, I'll read over this later. I'll get back with you, and you can go back to work.
Well, as it's stated in the bottom of the letter, if you'll see, because like I say, we're well past the 90-day mark, and I need an answer. And as I stated in the bottom of the letter, I'll give you 5 business days to think about, about what we're going to do going forward as far as my pay is concerned and as far as my position with the company, because that was the agreement, and I don't want to drag this along. Like I say, I feel like I've been a valuable asset to this company. Your bottom line has increased. You have better relationship with your outside companies since I've come on. I've been able to hire you reliable staff to get the job done to where you don't even have to be here most of the time. And all I'm asking is that we sit down and negotiate a proper wage as we
all
agreed.
Those roles that you have just discussed, are those not the roles that you were hired to do? Are those not responsibilities that I bestowed upon you and you agreed to?
Some of them, yes. Some of them,
at
no.
Those times, but you took on those jobs.
Right? I took on the responsibility to help move the company forward. So again, we're past the 90-day mark, and I just want to discuss my pay going forward and how we're going to take care of it.
And so again, going back to this that I felt really offended by, you could have talked to me. You know how busy I am. You know my role in this position. This is my business.
I understand you're busy.
So therefore, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit and chat and talk. 5 days, okay. 5 days, we can talk in 5 days.
Okay.
But until 5 days, you can go back to work and we can readdress this later.
Not a problem. You can have the 5 days. But like I say, going forward, we need to go ahead and get this taken care of.
In 5 days, I'll get back with you.
Okay. No problem. We'll talk about it in 5 days.
Thank you.
You're welcome.